Hey all, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to make this amazing chicken curry stew that I am going to serve with sukuma wiki and some ugali. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification button so that you get notified anytime I post a video. So I'm having the chicken here still raw, and I'm gonna just slice it into required pieces of my choice. So I'm just going to slice it into smaller pieces, and I washed the chicken and I took a sufuria. I put everything inside it and I added some salt, and I'm going to boil my chicken for about 10 minutes. So here the chicken is also boiled. I put the oil on a pan and I'm just going to deep fry the chicken for about 15 minutes. And here it's starting to turn brown at the bottom, so I'm just going to flip and turn the other side for it to allow it to cook well. So here I'm just straining the chicken from the oil and I'm just going to put it on a side plate, and it's now ready. I just love the color. You can see the way it looks. So I have sliced onion, garlic, some green pepper and some tomatoes. This is what I'm going to use. In a cooking pot, I added some cooking oil. I made sure that I added enough, and I'm just going to boil it for it to become hot. I added the onions in it. I'm just stirring it for a while, and I added some garlic. And also I added some green pepper inside, and I'm just going to stir it well and cook it until the onions turn golden brown. So here they are brown, and I'm just adding in the tomatoes. I added some salt because I cooked with salt with the chicken I fried with, and I'm adding some paprika. I added a pinch of turmeric and curry powder. You can add pepper if you want pepper, or spices of your choice, or some ginger. It depends with whatever you want, and I'm just stirring everything to have a good paste. This is how it looks, and it's time for me to add the chicken pieces that I fried. And I'm gonna stir everything well. This is how nice it looks. I'm already starting to love it. Oh, look at that. The color, the smell. Mmm, delicious. And I'm adding in the water I boiled the chicken with. And I'm just going to stir it well. Look at that. And I'm just covering it for about 5 minutes to allow everything to boil. So after 5 minutes, this is what I have. Look at that. Oh, the smell. So good, delicious. I'm loving it. And I chopped aside the coriander leaves and I'm adding them. And my stew is ready. Ready, yummy, tasty. And I'm just going to make the vegetables and the ugali. So in a cooking pot, I added some oil and I went on and wait for it to become hot. I added some onions inside and stir it until it become golden brown. And I took my vegetables which I bought from the market and I added inside. It's time for me to stir. I added some salt for taste. At this time I'll be serving with the stew, so I don't need to add some tomatoes inside or anything else. Just fry them real quick and easy. So this is what I'm having. You don't need to cook them too much for them to lose all the vitamins that are in. So I just cooked it for around 2 minutes. It was ready. For the ugali, I added water on a sufuria and I'm just going to cook it for it to start boiling. So here we are, I'm adding some cooking flour, maize flour actually. You can use the maize flour of your choice, and with my tongs and my cooking stick, I'm just going to stir everything as I turn. So I added some flour and I'm just going to stir it again. So I'm just stirring as I turn it, stirring as I turn it to make sure that everything mixes so well. And you have to have like something not so hard and not too slippery. So I added some more flour and I stir it again, and it's almost ready. And I just want to make sure that I have an even mixture, so I'm just going through it to make sure that everything is fine. So here we are. It's ready now and it's time for me to put it on a plate. And I just took my cooking stick and molded it around just like that.